What's going on, Classic community? Welcome back to the Not Your Father Sports Talk podcast, episode Dose. Okay. It's going to be a good one today. It's going to be a good one. We're going to jump right in. We got a lot to get through, and we do have a segment for you guys with your guys' questions involved, so stick around to see if you are a part of the episode.
Yes.
But to get us started right off the bats, before we forget to do it and do it at the end of the episode, we're going to talk about Chiefs, Bills, Commanders, Eagles, and Super Bowl prediction. So we'll start with...
Well, you're forgetting about one very important game in between. We have the Pro Bowl.
Okay.
Straight up.
Yeah. I was like...
Nobody cares until they can actually go back to the way it was in the 2000s where the best players would lay the fucking wood. They would lay the wood. And they could actually, show off their talents.
I was actually so lost for a second. I was like, what the hell game am I going to... Yeah.
Pro Bowl's garbage. Yeah. Pro Bowl garbage, whatever stupid shit they do now.
No, I'm with it.
Nah. Super Bowl.
I'll say, well, hold on. First. We got to talk about the games. Let's start with Commanders, Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
We know Commanders sucked it up.
Commanders,
so many turnovers, so many fumbles. Disgusting.
Without the turnovers, the Commanders would have been able to outscore the Eagles.
They would have been able to at least make it close. They would have been able to at least keep the game close.
Every time the Eagles, even before Jaden Daniels, the Commanders always give the Eagles a challenge.
Yes.
And so that's why I was like, Commanders got it.
Yeah.
Because they have Jaden Daniels now.
And
they just whooped the Lions' ass.
But that was one of the things with the Commanders, them just being such a young team, led by such a young quarterback.
Yeah, that was going to be their down. It was either going to be their,
that and just having most of their players not having experience that deep in the playoffs, or even not in the playoffs at all. So I knew that was one of the things that could happen, but I thought they'd be able to keep it going
without those turnovers. I mean, it probably would have been like a 45, 50-point game for both teams.
Yeah,
it would have been crazy.
It would have been good because that's what we were talking about. Jaden Daniels wasn't even moving the ball bad.
He wasn't. He was moving it downfield with ease. He started that first drive with ease, but then those turnovers, like he'd be building up a good drive, turnover, fumble.
Exactly.
Kickoff return, fumble.
Don't
even get the possession.
Yeah, don't even get a chance to come out on the field.
The Eagles have good field possession. They don't even have to do anything, really.
Yeah.
So
they
just handed the game away.
Yeah, and then when Eckler fumbled,
yeah.
Again, not even Jaden Daniels' fault. Just don't even give him a chance.
And that's your veteran. That's your veteran on the team. The Commanders are kind of funny because they have either super young guys or old veterans like Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler, those guys.
Well, Ertz was looking good, though. He was looking really
amazing.
Yeah.
11 receptions, almost 100 yards. He looked beautiful.
Yeah, looks pretty.
He might have had over 100 yards. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his stats are.
He was solid. Perfect for what Jaden Daniels needed out there.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels' team sold him. Easy.
Zach Ertz never fumbled.
Yeah, and
held onto the ball.
I mean, I just don't get it. It's just they just weren't ready. You could tell they were just
Eagles, though, I think
also
they looked.
I think did a lot with that as well.
The Commanders weren't able to stop the run game.
Yeah,
and so since
first
that
play was Saquon.
60-yard bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, but then he couldn't get 60 more yards after that. He ended with 118. Killed my parlay.
Yeah.
Anyways. The Eagles, it just seemed like it was easy mode for the Eagles.
Yes.
When you just get handed the ball, you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
Especially with good field position.
Their defense didn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
You just, every possession, you're just getting the ball back.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing with, I'm trying to remember exactly what happened on the play, but this is what I was talking about. The Eagles are very good at pissing teams off and getting them to get flags, which the Chiefs are good at as well. That's what we were going to talk about with the Super Bowl. But that was one of the things they did very well in this game, and they got Lattimore to lose his mind on multiple occasions.
Yep.
Lose his mind on multiple occasions, get a lot of flags. He effed him over a lot as well. I mean, the amount of penalties, the amount of stuff he did, gosh, awful. And then, what's his name? Louvet, whatever his name is, that was jumping on every tush push.
Oh, Louvu?
Yeah, Louvu. The guy
that's all you can do.
Superman again.
if you pinch and have everybody right there, you really can't stop. Unless, I think the only way to stop it is doing a tush push of their own, of just having linebackers pushing the linemen. That's probably about it.
Yeah.
Or jumping the line. And then you do that, you look super set up for it.
Yeah.
Then they just run a fake.
Yeah.
And have someone shoot out.
We can get into it with the Chiefs. I was going to say, I don't know how they got as many tush-push stops against the Bills as they did. Because I think they stopped it 4 times in that game. Blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But
Back to the Eagles. The Eagles offense, it's really easy to look really good when the defense you're playing against is kind of trash.
we
The
all
Commanders
knew.
need to
We even
fix their
said
defense.
this last episode, I think, the Commanders episode, or
Yep.
Commanders defense, not great.
No.
Not
We
great.
said the only way
And
they win is
looked
they have to
awful.
carry
Put
on
up-
offense. They have to put
yes,
up a
which
crap
didn't
ton of
happen.
points. Yeah.
Awful.
And try and slow Saquon
Yes.
down, which they did a
Yes.
better job towards the end of the game. But
Yeah, with that first
Jalen
first
Hurts,
half.
Jalen Hurts threw for a pretty good amount. He actually looked
Yeah.
like a quarterback.
Yes.
He's
he
putting up
actually
quarterback
played decent.
numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, respect to the Eagles.
Yeah,
You know, we
I
received
mean,
a lot of
Eagles
flack
great.
for our takes on the last one, but hey, if the Commanders took it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you guys are geniuses.
I
Yeah,
mean-
I know we are.
Eagles make it. We'll get to the Super Bowl take after we touch
Yeah.
Chiefs Bills, but Chiefs Bills.
I would say I didn't watch too much of that game, to be honest.
I watched the whole game. Obviously, being a Chiefs fan, watched the whole game. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of controversial calls that people are pissed about.
It's like that in every game.
Yeah, it's
Like the Rams' defensive pass interference against
Yeah.
the Saints.
yeah,
There's a bunch of instances. I know it's
Yeah.
the Chiefs. Everyone's going to say it. People were saying it for Tom Brady
Yeah.
too. Deflategate, all this other crap.
it's gonna keep coming. It's not
Yeah.
gonna stop.
Especially if he gets this ring and has what, 4? That'll be his 4th.
Yeah.
If he gets his 4th in 7, he's been in the league 7 years. If he gets his 4th ring in 7 years. I mean,
He's been to
he's
the-
going to be.
He's been to at least the AFC Championship
Yeah,
every year he
I saw
started.
that.
Yeah,
That's crazy. He's going to keep receiving hate, and it's
Yeah.
just going to keep getting worse. People just have to realize he's the next Tom Brady, and
Yeah.
he's going to continue to do this.
I will say, for anybody that wants to argue, whatever they want to argue, people are going to want to argue. Whatever they want to argue, we've heard it and stream everything. Bills were put in the most golden situation
Yep.
to win that game. 3 minutes, 33 seconds remaining. You get the ball back. You're only down a field goal. You can run that clock down easily.
Mhm.
Easily get down and at least make a field goal to tie it and send it to overtime. But you could have even drove it down and got a touchdown. This was Josh Allen's golden, perfect moment on a platter. Here you are, your chance to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and be done with this whole thing. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
The Chiefs defense looked amazing. All night long, they looked amazing. Like I said, they stopped him on, I think, 4 tush pushes, 2 in the end zone. Stopped him. And Bills couldn't do anything.
As long as the Bills have Josh Allen, they have the piece that they
Yeah.
need to win.
Yeah.
They need a supporting cast. James Cook,
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah, he looked
Receiving
really
back,
good.
he can run, he can catch, he can do it. He's looking
Yeah.
good. He needs receivers.
Yeah.
His O-line
mean-
his O-line doesn't need to be amazing because he's a scrambler.
Yeah.
He needs weapons. Like he
Yeah.
needs X factors. The guys he has right now are just mediocre. They can get him by.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
he's still
they're
putting up crap ton of
yeah.
like he's still putting up high stats.
I feel like they're trying to follow a similar thing that the Chiefs do, where the Chiefs don't surround Mahomes with, they don't go and spend a ton of money and surround him with a bunch of weapons. They get what they can get and go with it. But they still have to get past the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And you're going to need more than what the Chiefs do to get past the Chiefs to make it happen. So, I don't know. Everybody can. Well, I was going to say something else, but I won't say that. Everybody
classy.
can.
Keep it classy.
Yeah. Everybody can just kick rocks, as I'll say. Everybody can kick rocks on calls on that game. I don't really care. They were given the perfect situation, and
Yeah.
if you're playing a team like that, you can't leave it up to centimeters on
What
calls.
was the final score of that game?
We won by a field goal, I think.
Yeah, I
with
know.
the field goal. I don't know what the
Yeah.
actual final score was. I can
I'm
pull it up
feeling
real
like
quick.
Was it 30-27,
Yeah,
33-30?
32-29.
32-29.
Yeah,
If you can't put up more than 30 points against the Chiefs,
exactly.
you're not winning.
Exactly. And
Not winning.
Them putting up 29 points is one of the most points put on us all season long.
That's also the most points the Chiefs put up all season.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs
So-
never scored over
Yeah.
30
I'll say our
points.
offense looked amazing. Our offense looked
It
like
didn't
our
look
actual
bad.
offense.
Because you got Xavier Worthy the ball.
Yes.
I saw a few
Yes.
plays. I saw a few plays. They put the ball in Xavier Worthy's hands. As long as they do that, they will be successful. Run them on a slant and burn the defense on the slant. And once they figure it out, put them on a streak.
Yeah.
Once they figure out the streak, put them on a slant and just cycle back and forth. Put him on a jet sweep.
I mean,
Like, there's
he-
so many things. He's a Tyreek Hill-esque player. He's
Yeah.
not as shifty because he's not as small, but he has the speed. If you
Yes.
get him the ball in open
I mean,
space,
he has
will
any
run.
kind of space at all. He's getting 5 to 10 yards, no matter what's happening.
Yes.
He has any space
Yes.
at all. He's getting 5 to 10 yards. easily.
He can outrun anybody on the field.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the bit like. If you want to get past the Chiefs, you have to do more than make it like coming down to the last second game. You have to do more. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were cooked when they got the ball back with 3 minutes 33 seconds left to take it down and score. I thought we were done. I said, well, we may have a few seconds left to try something. Then defense stepped up; they couldn't do anything. And then not only that, we were put in a situation where we couldn't even run the clock down. We didn't have enough timeouts and everything to run the clock down. We had to make 2 first downs, and we were still able to do that on the Bills' defense at the end of the game. 2 first
Bills
downs.
defense needs to step it up, too.
Yeah.
They have a few young guys, but
like no matter
they still
what
need
you
to
guys
step it
say,
up.
we were put in 2 situations where we should have lost that game, or they could have stopped us. They could have touchdown up, whatever.
Yeah.
Because again, at the end, we had to get 2 first downs. We were able to get no problem at all. So Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. I think it's actually we both think it's actually going to be a good matchup.
It'll be good.
Everybody's whining about
think
it.
Chiefs have a good defense. I think Chiefs have an underrated defense.
Yeah.
I looked at their stats where they're ranked.
They came up
they're
massive
top
against
10.
the Bills. They came up massive.
Yeah.
Like that end play, I don't remember.
They shut C.J. Stroud down.
Yeah, but
They
that
shut
end play
everybody
against
who they
Josh
beat.
Allen where he had to make the Hail Mary throw, shut him down. That was us going to the Super Bowl or not, and they made it
Yeah.
happen. So
Yeah, I think Chiefs giving them 2 weeks is dangerous.
yeah.
I don't think Eagles can have the same game planning like the Chiefs do.
Yeah, I think Eagles are going to have a little more of a rough time with the Chiefs' defense than they do the Commanders' defense. And I think it's
Eagles,
gonna-
I just see them saying, "All right, well, I guess we're just handing the ball off to Saquon again and see what he does."
yeah,
I
honestly,
feel like that's their whole
Because
offensive plan. Like,
I already
all right,
know.
Jalen Hurts, throw it to somebody, I guess.
Yeah, I already know the Chiefs' plan is going to be to just Spags is going to have them blitz every play because this is what everybody's been saying. Spags is going to have them blitz every play.
Karlaftis on the line.
Karlaftis is looking at beats to the playoffs fast.
And then you have the big guy,
Chris Jones.
Chris
in the
Jones.
center.
Chris Jones and Karlaftis
then,
and Nick Bolton.
Yeah,
You have
and-
those 3 guys to shut the
Yeah.
run down.
I mean, holy
That's all you need.
crap.
That's all you really need. And then you need support around them, a little bit of support.
Well, you already know.
They're good.
He's going to have him blitz every single time to try to shut Saquon down. And then,
And put pressure on.
yes.
That's like the announcers even said in the game.
Yeah.
And that's what I haven't even said it since then.
Yeah.
The announcers during the Eagles Commanders game said that Jalen Hurts is unsuccessful when they're blitzing him.
Yes. Yeah.
Or he has a super low completion percentage.
Yes.
And that's what I even said before then. I was like, all right, Jalen Hurts coming in with a knee issue.
Yep.
And he's not good under pressure. Blitz him every time you can.
Yeah. And I
And
can't.
because you know they're going to run. If you're blitzing,
Yes.
you have guys down
You're
there.
protected. You're ready to go.
Chiefs key to success, shutting Saquon down. That's it.
Yeah, and
if you shut Saquon down, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith
Yep.
are not going to be enough.
2 things. I can promise you, Jalen Hurts' O-line is not going to hold up as well as they did against the Commanders. Just like the
No.
Bills did. I mean,
No.
they sent Josh out on the run multiple times. They're going to do the same thing with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
The second thing, I've seen a lot of people saying that the Chiefs can't handle all the Eagles' weapons, whatever. We played
Saquon?
Yep.
Saquon?
I mean, we played the
Cooper
Niners.
DeJean, white boy. Represent.
We played the Niners last Super Bowl with Christian McCaffrey and his
Yeah.
crazy
And
season.
the Chiefs
Brandon
are-
Ayuk, Debo Samuel, George Kittle.
And all their weapons on defense.
Yes,
Their
they have a better
The
defense.
defense was amazing.
Yes.
And so, sure, Chiefs are going up against the number 1 defense in the Eagles, but the Eagles were getting driven on by the Commanders, a rookie quarterback,
Yeah.
with Terry
If they
McLaurin
didn't
as his only
If
weapon.
they didn't have those fumbles, would have made their defense
You
look a lot
put
worse.
Patrick Mahomes in that situation.
Yeah.
I see him winning the game. It's
Yeah.
playoff Patrick Mahomes. He is another animal.
Yeah.
Another animal you do not want to mess with.
And you saw it with the Bills that you just can't game plan for everything they do. Against the Bills,
Yeah, Chiefs will pull shit out of
Yeah.
their ass.
multiple plays where they literally just had Mahomes snap the ball, instantly run around the side and get a first down. That's probably 5 to 6 plays they did that in the game to get first downs. Like, you don't game plan for that. Just instantly start running. Like,
Yeah.
no, you can't game plan for that. And to begin that game, it was like 4 first downs. Boom, 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 boom. Quick, easy, done. Like, I think it's going to be a super fun matchup. We'll see who wins it. I think we're both saying Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
We're both taking Chiefs in this one.
I'll say something I just realized, that a successful team has a good running back 1-2 punch.
That's what the Chiefs
You look,
have.
Yeah, Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt was the best addition that they could have done.
He
besides a wide
beautiful
receiver
against the Bills.
Kareem Hunt is a beast.
Yeah.
Then you look at David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
You have Jahmyr Gibbs with the speed, David Montgomery with the power. You have even the Steelers. Even the Steelers. You have Najee Harris with the power and Jalen Warren with the speed.
Yeah, he looked like an animal this season.
And then you look at all these. You could even look at the Jaguars. Travis Etienne, Tank Bigsby.
Yeah.
1-2 punches. You need to have that. Without that, you're not going to be successful. Eagles, Saquon. Their running back, couldn't name him.
Yeah.
Their backup after that.
Their backup, I heard so many people.
Shipley, I think is a third string.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't know.
I don't know who their second guy is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think it's someone they had on their team before, but
yeah,
no idea.
I saw so many people after that Commanders games being like, man, we got like 2 Saquons behind Saquon. Let's come back to reality.
Yeah.
Let's come back to reality.
The one play I saw the running back 2 come in, he got stopped and looked terrible. Did not look good.
I understand whoever it was, their third string running back or whatever, had that big run.
Shipley, he was a rookie.
Yeah.
That was at the end of the game.
End of the game. Commanders don't even want to be out there anymore.
No,
They're done. They know they're not winning. You're going to use that as a call to say.
But should have been Saquon out there to get the over on the yards. Yeah. Vegas called, and they're like, you're not putting Saquon in again.
Yeah.
That's also why you needed the Commanders to put up more points.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say on this, we're both taking Chiefs, like we said. Both taking Chiefs. I think they're going to take it. The last thing I'll say, which is another X factor, if he can do it again, is Kareem Hunt. How he played in that Bills game, freaking insane. They started with Pacheco. Love Pacheco. He's a dog as well. But he wasn't doing great when they first brought him in the game with the Bills. He was the starter, came in. They played, I think, like 2 possessions with him, whatever. He wasn't looking great. Brought Kareem in, went off, could not be stopped. It was first down after first down after first down.
That's what you could do with a 1-2 punch.
Exactly.
One doesn't work, go to number 2. And then use number 1 as a number 2.
And, I mean, Kareem, like the way he runs, not being afraid of contact, just powering through everybody.
Not afraid to use his legs.
Insane, yeah. I mean, insane.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Yes. But, I mean, that's going to be another X factor during the Super Bowl. It's going to be interesting. But both taking Chiefs. Take on that. There we go. I know there's going to be a lot of people. All right.
Next segment, we have agree or disagree. AJ and I are both going to say 2 takes. We're going to say if we agree or disagree. We'll go back and forth. And then we'll do 2 takes each from ones that you guys suggested, and we'll give you guys shout-outs for that.
Boom. So 4 of you lucky little souls are going to be in the podcast.
4?
2 each.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you want to start or me?
You go ahead. I think I started last time.
Okay.
Or
It's kind of
last
perfect.
2 times.
It's kind of perfect because I got one that plays into what we were just talking about.
Oh, perfect.
As long as Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback, as long as Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback of the Chiefs, Josh Allen will not make a Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I mean, he is 0-4 at this point. Here, okay. Wait. Let's do it real quick. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Ooh. That's a thinker. That's a thinker.
It's a tough one. How I see it, somehow they've both managed to get back and play each other 4 times now.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy.
Josh Allen's is 0-4. It's crazy that he's 0-4, but it's even crazier that they've both gotten back to that spot to match up in the AFC Championship.
Well, it makes more sense for the
4
Chiefs.
times.
But then the Bills, they aren't.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they're doing anything to make those moves.
Exactly.
The Amari Cooper edition was decent, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's really
great.
not paid off, though.
No.
You would think it would have. They should have traded for him a while ago if they were going to. But they really need to have an X factor. Their young guys aren't doing it. Amari Cooper's not doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
All they have is Josh Allen, James Cook. That's all I see for the Bills' offense.
How I'm seeing it is if they don't make some big moves, it's just going to be harder and harder for them to make it back to that point, and they're going to get to a point where they can't make it back anymore.
Chiefs,
and their window's gone.
Chiefs have built their dynasty already around Patrick Mahomes. They have their guy.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is keep adding these little pieces here and there because
they
they have
every
everything.
season.
Like, okay, Kansas City Chiefs come to you. Hey, do you want to play for us? Might not pay you as much, but you're going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say, sign me up.
Yeah.
I want the Super Bowl, and you get bonuses with this with winning the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Plus, you can add that to your resume. Like, Super Bowl wins are worth way more than money.
You see players like MVS. Oh my gosh! Wow, I'm blanking on his name. Came from the Steelers and then played for us. Then went to the Patriots. Came back to us.
Oh, Juju.
You look at like MVS, Juju, all these receivers that we signed like 1-year deals, and they just because of what they do with us, they're able to go get bigger contracts somewhere else. But then they end up just getting cut.
Suck.
Yes, and going back. It just shows what the Chiefs are able to do with
shows what Patrick Mahomes is able to do.
Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid with the
same with your defense. Like the guy that went to the Titans.
Yeah, Snead, yeah.
Snead,
Yeah.
L'Jarius Snead, super good player, went to the Titans to have a big contract.
Yeah.
Titans were one of the worst teams.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just see it as unless they make some major moves, which I mean, it's like you already had some big players. You had Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen together. They couldn't do it. You guys are going to get to a point where you can't even get back to the AFC Championship, and you just don't even have a chance.
They probably don't have much cap space, but they have to find some way to trade up, guys. Get a draft pick, just get some sort of X factor wide receiver. Even if they could sign like a DK Metcalf, someone like that.
Somebody that can he would actually be a good addition.
He
would.
would
That can go up and get the ball.
Yeah,
with Josh Allen.
You have those two. That could be good. That could be like
really
a Matthew
good.
Stafford Megatron type of thing.
Yeah, that could be really good. Will they do it?
No,
probably not.
No, because the franchise and their owner are all a bunch of wimps. They never want to do anything.
I guarantee
that the fans want to see them do.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for the Chiefs this year. I'm supporting the Chiefs because the Rams couldn't make it. If the Rams were in this situation, I'd be rooting for the Rams.
I was hoping we would see Rams Super Bowl.
Yeah, we should have. Because, anyways, these organizations never do what the fans want, and if they did even something close to what the fans
just
want,
a little bit,
they will have success. I can guarantee it.
Well, I mean, I guarantee you, they don't even attempt.
No, they don't attempt to do anything. They just say, "Josh Allen, you have to do better."
Yeah. Which everybody has said it. Even people that hate the Chiefs and hate all the calls and whatever. I've seen everybody saying it. Josh Allen cannot beat the Chiefs playing Superman ball. He can't do it.
No.
Nobody can do that.
No.
It's ridiculous. You need to build some pieces around him. They got, like I said, some good young guys. But it's still going to be a couple years till they're there if they even get to that.
It takes a collective effort. If you don't have really everything, like if the Chiefs didn't have such a complete offense, they're able to make it work at least when the receivers went down.
Yeah.
They were down to just Xavier Worthy is wide receiver 1
and then
some other guys, Sky Moore maybe.
Ryan was the number 1 receiver.
Yeah. Holy. You have that, but then you also have the Chiefs defense, which allows them to not have to score as many points to win games. You had the first game for the Bills between, I think it was the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And that game was high scoring.
Yes.
The Bills don't have a good defense.
Bills defense is awful. I don't.
And that takes me to another team, the Bengals. The Bengals have what they need on offense besides an offensive line.
Yeah.
They have the running back. They have the receivers. They have 3 good receivers.
Yeah. Well,
their defense has cost them everything this year.
They're going to lose T. Higgins. I don't think he's staying no matter what. They have a chance at losing
I feel like they had their window. Hot take, Bengals
aren't
going to win a Super Bowl with Joe Burrow.
Yep, I agree.
I'll say
I think their window's closed.
Especially because they're in the era of Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, I think
they have Patrick Mahomes. And it could be like Tom Brady against Eli Manning or Peyton Manning. I don't know. Some other rivalries that Tom Brady had. But until they can actually beat him, they aren't doing anything. Because I think the only people that have knocked him out is Tom Brady.
Joe Burrow did 1 year.
Oh,
he did 1 year.
The 1 year.
In overtime.
But then he lost to my Rams, baby.
Yeah. Joe Burrow did 1 year in overtime when Tyreek Hill dropped the catch.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's amazing. Joe Burrow's amazing. But you're about to lose. You're losing T. Higgins. Yeah. I guarantee you he's not. You're losing T. Higgins. You may lose Jamar Chase. You already pissed him off by not giving him a contract last year.
I forgot about that.
They said they were opening up contract negotiations with him again. You already pissed him off. Unless it's that massive number, I don't think he's staying.
Yeah.
I think he's done. He's pissed off. So unless you give him that massive number, he's not staying. And I don't think he's going to play another season unless you give him that contract.
And with the terrible offensive line that they have that literally cost Joe Burrow a season with an ACL injury.
Yeah. He gets beat to shit.
He won't have weapons until they bolster that O-line.
They
can't target wide receivers to pick up because they need that O-line to be good.
Yeah, they got
to give Joe Burrow time to actually throw to these receivers. Without that, he's not going to do anything. And they have a few years of Joe Burrow being in his prime, but
yeah, I think it's going to take too long. They're going to have too many pieces they have to fix, too many things they got to do. I mean, like you said, their defense is awful. Their offensive line is awful. Just trying to fix those two.
Those two things takes a long time.
Yeah, and then if you do lose Jamar,
and they're in cap space hell.
Yeah,
especially if they pay Jamar what $42 million a year or whatever that he was looking for.
Yeah, I think he might even want close to 50. I don't remember what he was saying.
He probably will.
Yeah,
I mean,
after this season,
he could deserve it. But
after this season, he's going to want more. After this season, getting the Triple Crown, he's going to want more. He's
I
gonna
think
want
the
more.
Raiders, Titans, Browns, those guys might be the only people that can afford it.
It could even be a Tyreek Hill situation
Probably.
where he just wants the money and just leaves. I could see it happening because of how much of a drama queen he is.
Yeah.
Could
All
see it
right.
happening. Yeah.
Get a bit off topic,
Boom.
but
All right.
there was another hot take for you guys.
Yeah.
Bengals won't make it to the Super Bowl with with Joe Burrow going against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Boom, hot take. Joe Burrow will not win a Super
Yeah.
Bowl. Not with the Bengals, at least.
No.
If he goes to another team, possibly. All right.
What do you got for me?
Here's a good one. Actually, I'll go with this other one first.
Oh, all right.
I put this in the Discord, but
Nobody
it was in the thread. Nobody really said anything about it, but I had said athletes should be able to partake in legal drugs, marijuana, whatever the hell Aaron Rodgers was taking.
Oh, ayahuasca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's legal. And
Like in
it's
their state?
their state, whatever. As long as it does not affect their play. Let the guys smoke the weed.
Okay.
Let them have some relief. Okay, wait.
Real quick.
Agree or disagree?
3, 2, okay. 3, 2, 1, agree. Yeah, it's actually ridiculous. It's actually insane.
They're doing it already. Just take away the fines. Why the hell are we fining them for it? Also, let them say their damn mind in a press conference. Make it more entertaining. Let them say the N-word. Let them drop some F-bombs. It makes it more entertaining. You're shielding their character. Like, if that's who they want to be, let them be who they want to be.
Shape them into these perfect.
They aren't going to be. Let them say what they want to say.
Honestly,
let them do what they want to
let
do.
them be high whenever they want. They probably won't say all this crap you ever say. They're just gonna be chill.
Yeah. They sure they can spend millions of dollars on their body to train and recover and all this. Marijuana it can be a good tool. It can be a good tool.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For stuff, I think that they should be allowed to do it.
I mean, it's just actually insane. It's actually insane at this point. Like, it's like I don't even know what to say here. Like, it's just insane. Like,
just common sense.
Yeah,
like, this ain't the 1920s anymore.
Yeah,
we know what marijuana is. Let them do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We still have people in prison for marijuana charges when it's legal in the states where they got caught now or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's insane. So
that's what I think about is these laws that change.
Yeah.
You also break it at the time when it is illegal, so I understand. But all it comes down to, let the players do what they want to do.
Let them do it.
As long as it doesn't affect their play. If it affects their play, fine.
If they're coming to the game high as shit, wobbling around, okay, you got a problem. But if it's not going to affect their play, what is it doing to you?
Same thing with their press conferences. Let them say what they want to do.
Exactly.
Let them say what they want.
Yes.
Otherwise,
I mean,
everyone's adult.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't want kids to hear the bad words and the bad language,
don't
let them listen to it. It's that simple.
It's got to be a parent.
You can. There could even be clips of them not saying the bad stuff.
Yeah, if you want to take the clips and bleep, whatever. Yeah.
There's still other ways around it.
Yeah.
Without having them be fined.
Yep.
Same thing with touchdown celebrations. Let them celebrate.
I don't give a shit. It's insane how much that takes away from the game.
I said that last time. Actually, I might have said something like that last time.
Something like that. I don't know.
But still, it pisses me off. Let them have more freedom. You're already paying them millions of dollars. Just give them some freaking freedom.
I'm with you.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think a lot of people agree on that, honestly. But, pretty solid. All right. I've got two that I'm going back and forth here. Okay.
Any day now, sunshine.
I'm going to go with this different one because the other one I had was the topic we've been on this entire podcast. So I'm going to go with the other one.
Chiefs?
Yeah, it's something to do with the Bills, Chiefs. But I'll go with this one. De'Aaron Fox recently became available. A lot of trade news with him, whatever.
Yeah.
Here's the you can agree or disagree here. De'Aaron Fox is an obvious move for the Spurs. That's the take there. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
There we go. Okay.
Spurs, I was actually going to say something about the Spurs. Spurs need a point guard. I saw some rumors about Steph Curry going there. Hell nah. Steph Curry's not leaving Golden State.
Can't get too much into it because we have the segment later with them.
Oh.
Yeah. But
yes, De'Aaron Fox, point guard of the Spurs. Agree.
The Kings are falling apart. They have good players and they can't put anything together. I don't know.
They kind of just need a reset.
Yes,
this
that's
point.
what I've seen so
They
many
need to
people
reset.
saying. Is just
De'Aaron
like,
Fox has been there for so long already.
I kind
Give
of
him a fresh start.
Yeah, I think he wants out. I think he wants out. To
He
be
needs
honest,
out.
like
He needs out.
I know he loves Sacramento, whatever, but yeah, he needs out. I would love to see him somewhere else. I think him and Wemby could be crazy.
De'Aaron's a good passer too.
Yes,
You have Chris Paul there to be a passer,
but you have another player like
but
that's what I'm pointing out.
you had a
points he's
good
putting up right now.
you had Chris Paul at point, and you got De'Aaron Fox at shooting guard, and you have whoever the hell in the middle.
Well, I mean, okay,
You can be good
because Spurs don't have like a solidified second star or like anybody.
No,
It's just Wemby.
they have their young guys.
After
they
that,
have
it's just-
Castle, Vessel,
yeah,
SoCan. I'll get into that later.
yeah. But I mean, De'Aaron Fox is averaging 25.1 points per game right now, 5 rebounds a game, and 6 assists per game.
6 assists, pretty good a game.
Yeah,
He can easily be averaging a double-double if he's within
Yes.
Wemby.
that's another 25
Because he's a
point scorer.
weapon. That's the other simple thing. Football, have a 1-2 punch for running back.
Yes.
Basketball, have a 1-2 effing
Yes,
punch.
yes.
You have a big man and a center, or a big man and a point guard. That's what the Nuggets did. They had Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray.
Yep.
You add filler guys in between, MPJ, Aaron Gordon,
And they made it amazing.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yep.
You have those guys. Those guys, they can't be stars on their own, but
No.
they're role players. And then you have Christian Braun off the bench. This was last
they
year, or
They have
a couple years
so
ago.
many good role players.
Yeah, they have a lot of good role
Yeah.
players. And that's just what you need. If you are the Spurs, you need to have that number 2 guy to Wemby. Because
Yeah.
Wemby,
He doesn't have a number 2 guy right now.
no, it's tough. And he's not like a LeBron build where he can
No.
really carry a team.
You got to have somebody to
Yeah,
play off.
you
I mean, you could tell just like the game we watched the other day when they were playing whoever they're the Pacers in France or whatever. You could tell he's getting pissed off. He's getting pissed off. His team's selling him.
LeBron probably looked his best when he had Kyrie Irving.
Exactly. He had Kyrie Irving when he was with the Heat, and he
Because
had
you could also bounce Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
Yeah, you had all those guys to bounce off of. You cannot be a standalone star like the Nuggets. Without Jokic, they suck. With Jokic and nobody else, they can be decent, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because Jokic can't carry the team. One guy can't carry the team. You have to have that at least one more guy. And the three thing that they're trying to get with like when the Nets tried that.
The
does not
Suns are
work.
still trying.
3 does
it.
not work.
No.
2 is perfect.
Yes.
With 3 fillers.
Yes.
That's exactly what you
Get
need.
2 stars, build a bench with some role players. It
Spurs
is very
could
simple.
be a playoff team simply if they got De'Aaron Fox or
They're
just
in the
any
perfect
good point guard.
position. Perfect position. And if they don't at least try to get him, I'm going to be so pissed off because it makes no sense.
They
They're
have
gonna at least
some of
try.
the most cap space too.
And De'Aaron Fox is still young. He is still so young. How old is he? He is 27. He's still 27. I mean, oh
Simple
my
as that.
gosh.
We should be running these teams.
Yeah.
Anybody out there, if you're listening, let us get into your franchise.
Yeah. But we're going to get into the Spurs a little deeper here in a little bit. I know you guys probably want to go deeper on that, but
All
we're
right.
going to go more on that in a second.
My next thing. Oh gosh, which one am I doing? Here's a little interesting take.
Right.
Browns should have never let Baker Mayfield go. He could have taken them to a conference championship at least once.
Count her down.
3, 2, 1.
Yes!
Keep Baker Mayfield. He took your team from what, 3-15 or 3-14, whatever the hell they were, to a playoff team. To a playoff team. They have a decent defense, especially back then when they had Baker Mayfield. You have Nicholas Chubb, Chubbasaurus.
That's when he
And you had Mark Cooper's in his prime too. Yes. All the pieces. And then even if they had him now, you have Jerry Jeudy who could step up.
Yeah.
And then you give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they can keep Jameis Winston, whatever. I love Jameis, but they can keep or sign him. And then you have Baker Mayfield, a great locker room guy, and Jameis Winston. Oh my gosh, it would be perfect if you give them Baker Mayfield and he stays there and doesn't go to the Panthers, to the Rams, then to the Bucks. He would have done amazing.
Yeah.
And the Browns really fumbled the bag because they were trying to get Diddy Watson out there.
I think they could have easily made the AFC
They could have even made a
championship.
Super Bowl.
They could easily made the AFC Championship. I mean, we played them. I don't remember what year it was, but we played them in playoffs. They almost beat us. Came down to the last second. They almost beat us.
Even a couple years ago, or not even a couple years, when they had Joe effing Flacco.
Yeah.
Old-ass Joe Flacco.
Oh, my gosh.
They almost beat the young C.J. Stroud
You know what's
and
disgusting?
young Texans team.
Yeah.
They could have.
Yeah.
They should have.
And
Really.
you know what's really disgusting is I saw a report that came out the other day that the Browns organization has been talking recently about how awful of a move it was to get rid of Joe Flacco. Where's that talk with Baker Mayfield?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wake
He
the
comes
hell
in,
up.
He comes in after being cut by the Panthers. I don't know why the hell they did that. Signs with the Rams, leads a game-winning drive.
With no preparation.
No, he didn't even know the
Zero.
playbook.
Yeah.
He's just out there raw dogging it,
Yes.
getting a dub. That's who I want my franchise QB
my
to be.
gosh.
It pisses me off. Browns could have actually been good. I would have actually rooted for them if they kept Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
But ever since then, I cannot root for the Browns.
Is he the most talented QB in the world?
No.
Is
But
he
he
the most
gets it
physically
done.
gifted? No. But he's a dog.
He's
a
a
dog.
dog. He
that
gets it
has
done.
those two things good enough to be a great
Preach.
quarterback.
Preach.
Gosh.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Your franchise was in shambles. Awful. Your fans wearing bags on their heads. He comes
The following year,
leads you guys to the
to
playoffs.
the playoffs.
And then you say, oh, you're gone. We don't want you anymore.
Yeah. Get the
You
hell
know,
out of here, bum.
And then you signed Deshaun
Bummer
Watson
Mayfield.
to one of the biggest contracts ever. And we've seen him on the field maybe
I think 4 games.
4 times.
Four
and
games.
every game he's been so awful, I want to stab my eyes out. All right?
Yep.
I don't know. Worst organization I've ever seen in my life.
I could poop a plan better than that.
I mean,
Easily.
it's unreal.
There's also another thing about Baker Mayfield. I don't think there's nobody in college football right now that I would say has his swagger.
No.
Nobody will ever come close to it either.
Yeah. That's another thing we talked about. College quarterbacks a few years ago when you had Mahomes, Mayfield, all these people, you do not have people even close to that level anymore.
No.
Not even
Because
close.
those guys had pride in their school.
Yes.
They had pride in their school. Baker Mayfield planting the flag in rival schools. That's what you want. Now, they do it now. It's corny as shit. Corny as shit. You guys don't have swagger like Baker Mayfield. That's who I'll compare anybody to. If you don't have swagger like Baker Mayfield, it's tough to have. You have to have the personality.
Well, I mean,
If you don't have swagger like Baker Mayfield, I don't like you.
there's nobody even close in the last handful of years in college football.
No. Even all these Heismans, nah.
No.
Max Duggan.
Max
Duggan
you take it
gets
back to-
blown out like Kim K.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You have Max Duggan. You have the dude from Georgia that went to the Rams. I'm blanking on his name. Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett.
You have
you
these
won the
guys-
Heisman?
No, I don't know if he won the Heisman.
Oh,
I'm
but he was in
ta-
the race. Yeah.
I'm talking about the guys that are going to the championship in college and not doing anything.
No.
You're awful.
No.
You're awful. You're not doing anything. We don't have any quarterbacks in the league that I would say are even close to Lamar, Mahomes, Baker in college. I'm not even talking about in the league. I'm talking about when they're in college.
Josh Allen had more swagger than
Yes.
some of these other guys. And look at this. Joe Burrow probably had
Oh my gosh.
near Baker Mayfield swagger levels.
What, he's
Could not step it up.
He's
But
probably the most recent one.
I would say
That's
probably.
Like,
But
the
how long
last-
ago was that? 4
That
years?
was still, yeah.
4 or 5 years?
Oh my gosh, we haven't
We
in the
haven't
last
seen
4 or
it.
5 years. We have not seen
No.
a quarterback even close to any of those guys.
Even with Travis Hunter and all the fame that he has, he does not
I
have
still wouldn't put him in
swagger
that
like
category.
that. No.
I would not put him in that category
No.
at all. They don't have. I don't know what's going on.
It's because teams have lost their pride because of all this
Yeah.
NIL.
I mean,
You just have guys going for the money. They don't give a shit. They couldn't care less. Baker Mayfield, pride in
Yeah.
Oklahoma Sooners.
yeah. I mean, Cam Ward and Shedeur, not even close to those
No.
guys. None of those.
They
guys
don't
we
give a
listed.
crap. They're all about the
None of
money.
them. Yeah.
They all care about the
They know.
money. Baker Mayfield probably wasn't making anything. He had a scholarship and maybe a little bit on the side, but
I mean,
there ain't anything.
those two, Cam Ward, Shedeur, whatever, a few other quarterbacks this year, they may come in, they may be good in the NFL, but they were not even close to those guys in college.
No.
Not even close. Not even in the same.
Jaden Daniels
stress.
didn't even have swagger
No.
like that. And
No. I mean, my gosh, it's disgusting.
It's sad. Until they get another guy like that, college football,
Yeah.
it
I mean,
just
you got to
missing.
wake up.
It's missing.
Just take a look at the two quarterbacks in the championship this year in college football.
What?
They ain't doing nothing. I
Who-
don't even
who's
know.
the championship again?
Notre Dame and Ohio
Will
State.
Howard. Will Howard, and I can't even name Notre Dame's quarterback. All I know is they lost to Northern Illinois.
Yep.
Northern Illinois University Huskies.
The two championship quarterbacks. I don't know where they're supposed to go in the draft.
No. They are. I don't even think they are. They didn't go into the first round, not to a good team. They're going to be the fourth, fifth round bums.
Yes.
It's
insane. It's insane.
It is insane. The Heisman category does not rank up to how it used to.
No.
Does not.
No.
Does not.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, the last few
Simple.
years.
Yeah.
The entire.
Wow, I didn't realize I was going to go on a rant like that.
I mean,
and
it's
bring
awful.
up this little fire.
It's
about college football and having freaking swagger. All right, we'll
absolutely
get into a little bit of things that you guys have said.
Yes. All right. We're going to get into your guys' questions from the Discord. Again, if you're not in the Discord and you want to be able to get your questions on the podcast, the link is going to be on these videos. Or if you're listening on Spotify, it's going to be linked there as well. Join in there. You can drop your stuff in there.
I'll be a little honest. These hot takes are a little cold. I'm not seeing any hot takes. Hot takes are players should be able to use drugs.
I was expecting people to get crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody really went great. I mean,
it was kind of just like
I kind of expect more from
everybody
you
was
guys.
gonna, But
there's always next week. There's just going to be however long we do this. There's always going to be weeks to retry. I know you guys can step it up.
Yes.
We'll get into it. And, if like a take like that, college football is not the same without a swagger quarterback.
Yes.
Leading the charge.
A few of you guys got lucky and made the cut this week.
Yeah. 4 lucky people. And if you're good enough, you might even repeat.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if we got 4.
Uh-oh.
We may only just do. We may only be able to do one each.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Go with your first one.
Okay. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta look.
Shout them out.
Yeah. I gotta figure out who I want to do first because I don't want to take yours. Because you probably
I
took
could
the
just
best
do mine.
ones.
I could just do mine.
Yeah,
then.
just start it.
Yeah. All right.
Start it.
All right. This one's pretty simple.
Give him a shout out.
Our boy Garber. For the future, Garber says, for the future of your teams, what would be one player you'd want to see on your team if you could have anybody and why? You start, sir.
All right. Now, I'm just gonna say what immediately came to my head. He is getting up there in age, but this just immediately came to my head with the Chiefs would be Mike Evans. Just immediately came to mind.
What the?
It just immediately came to mind. Mike Evans on the Chiefs.
If the Chiefs are wiped, you have one player.
Oh, we're saying if they're white? I thought you meant just like adding to the team right now.
Oh, adding to the team right
That's
now.
what I thought it was.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my bad.
We'll
do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Adding
That's
one
what I thought
player
it was.
to
It was just like adding one player you'd want on your team. That's just the first thing that came to my mind would be adding Mike Evans. He's up there in age, but he's still doing great things. He's a receiver that can go up and get the ball. Mahomes has not played with a receiver that can go up and get the ball.
Like we see in Madden, if you move Mike Evans to the tight end position, he's a GOAT.
Yes.
Oh,
That would be who would pop in my head.
Then you get a veteran receiver that.
Yeah,
I mean the Chiefs, I feel like don't really have a hands guy. They just have.
That's what I'm saying. They've never had
a hands
guy
guy
with Mahomes. So I don't know. There's probably some better choices out there.
DeAndre Hopkins, but he
hasn't done amazing. He hasn't done anything crazy.
Yeah. So that's a good take. Okay, Mike Evans for the future. Well, for the future of your franchise. For maybe for the next 2-3 Super Bowls they win.
Yeah.
For the Rams, let's see. We got to get a quarterback.
Oh,
got to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
But I'll keep it within reason. Like, obviously, I'm not taking Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar.
I would have said Josh Allen for you guys immediately.
I know. I was thinking Josh Allen.
I would have said that immediately.
I know, but there's no way we are touching him. There's no way to touch him.
I think that's just part of the question. If you can
if I can have one guy, give me Josh Allen.
I think if
you have one player, you're taking Mike Evans, his old ass.
Well, we already have. That's what I'm saying. There's probably better options out there.
Not even a T. Higgins, DK. You don't want any of those guys.
No, I don't.
You're taking Mike Evans.
That was just
Chris Godwin.
That's what popped into my mind because Mahomes has never had a go up and get a guy. The guy. Okay. I think the best receiver in the league is Justin Jefferson. That's what I'd probably say.
Okay, there you go.
Still,
all right. Now someone within reason is Mike Evans.
Yeah, I'd say
my person within reason. Oh gosh, it's tough because I need a quarterback. I need a quarterback.
I don't even know what good quarterback is within reason.
The Packers aren't letting go of Jordan Love.
Maybe Joe in a few years if their team continues to suck.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
I don't even know if Joe would work on the Rams. I don't really like Joe Burrow on the Rams. I'd say if you put Josh Allen on the Rams right now with Puka, you guys are going.
Yeah. Let's
Easily.
see. Oh, possibly Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Bring his ass back.
Bring him back.
Yes. Let's see. Josh Allen? No.
him
Lamar? No. CJ Stroud? Not within reason. Bo Nix? Can't. Dak Prescott? Hell.
No.
Caleb Williams can't touch. Michael Penis
I wouldn't
can't
even
touch.
want either of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Kyler Murray ain't touching him with a 40-foot rod. Bryce Young not touching him. Jared Goff, we tried that.
Yeah.
Bust.
I mean-
Giants. Who the hell do they have?
Don't want any of them.
Drew Lock's ass? Nah. Patrick Mahomes, untouchable. Anthony Richardson, he might be within reason. I wouldn't want him, though.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough experience. He doesn't do good.
It's
Yeah.
on the fence.
Joe
there. I
Burrow
don't know.
can't touch. Tua, no. Drake May can't
I don't
touch.
want to.
Did he? Hell nah.
He'll be out of the league.
I
soon.
did think about Trevor Lawrence, but
Ooh.
it would be tough because
Yeah.
I don't see him performing well. He hasn't performed well
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
I would take Mac Jones over.
Ooh,
I would take
my
Mac
goodness.
Jones over Trevor Lawrence right now.
Yeah, that's a spicy one there. It's gonna get some people going.
Raiders, I don't know who the hell they have.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, fuck no.
Oh, he would not work on the Rams at all.
Jordan Love can't. Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler.
Okay.
Brock Purdy, no. Aaron
No, he wouldn't
Rodgers,
work on the Rams at
no.
all. Aaron Rodgers.
Justin
gets going
Fields
soon.
doesn't really fit us.
Yeah.
I as much as I love Justin Fields, I can't.
Yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, I just don't think you'd fit.
Will Levis, no. Justin Herbert, probably can't touch him. Jaden Daniels can't. JJ McCarthy can't. Baker, I would say, is the only person that I would take at QB. Baker Mayfield, for the future of my franchise, I could probably get another 5 to 7 good years out of him. He's also not really too much of a scrambler.
No.
He'll plow through you if he has to.
Yeah.
But he's pretty good. I love the guy.
Yeah.
Great locker room presence.
The
I'd
guy
say
should have
sign Baker
for when
Mayfield.
Matthew left.
Yes.
Gosh.
But then, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Get Baker. Get Jameis Winston as a backup.
Yes.
Stetson Bennett,
Yes.
not it. Jimmy Garoppolo, not it. I'm not
Jameis
taking any of those
Winston may
guys.
be one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league,
Yes.
if not the best.
Not because of his play, though.
Because of his locker
Because
room
of
presence
his locker
and
room
what
presence
he does for the
and
guys
his
around
support.
him.
He supports
Yes.
the guy that's above it. even.
Yes.
You need Jameis Winston. All right, that's what I'm doing. All right, go ahead, take it away. Sorry,
Beautiful.
Garber. Good question. Good
All
question.
right.
A good statement.
We may hold on. Let me see where we're at here. Okay, we may just do one of these each. We'll see. So I might steal your other one. This might be your other one.
Guys, we need you to step it up.
This is a shout out to Brennan. Shout out to Brennan here.
Yeah, that is the guy.
Yeah, Brennan. This was a good one. I like this one. So Brennan, here we go. Question for AJ and Batboy: if you were given 10 tries to get 2 rushing yards
yeah,
in an
love
NFL
this one.
game, could you do it?
I love this one.
To the year! What are we talking about?
Guess
Oh,
what?
are you kidding me?
I can push the fuck out of the ball.
Yes, I'm getting you 2 yards. 2 yards. 2 yards. Originally, when I read that yesterday when he put it, I thought he said 10 yards. I went back and saw it today. 2 yards. 2 yards? Are you kidding me?
All I have to do is lay down
Yeah.
2 times against the line of scrimmage, and
Yeah,
just once, really, just once.
Here, let me show you what's true here. If I get a handoff, we're in some tight
Yeah.
quarters here.
A tush push.
Let me show you what's happening.
I could even get it on 1 carry.
Here we go. Handoff, just immediately. Just
Yeah,
Just throw myself up 2 yards
Exactly.
right there. Not gonna lie, that hurt my knee pretty bad. just going forward immediately. 2 yards. Easy.
Even a jet sweep.
Yes.
You get good blocking on there. As long as negative yards don't count, you give me.
Are you kidding me?
3 tries, I'll do it. You give me 2 tries, I'll do it. 2 yards, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I look at these guys averaging
Well, yeah,
2 yards a carry, 3 yards a carry. Your O line is selling you. That should be a sign. If your running back's not getting more than 4 yards a carry,
Well, I mean, he says 2 yards in an NFL game. So do we get the whole game? That's what I'm guessing.
the whole
Do I
game.
get the whole freaking game? 60. What is it? 60 minutes of football?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 60 minutes to get 2 yards? Holy crap!
Even 10 yards. I could do 10 yards.
Yeah. You give me the whole game?
You give me
The
the whole
whole game?
Even you give me 1 drive, I can get 10 yards. With a good O-line game plan
Oh
for
my
me,
gosh.
I can get 10 yards.
Will we get injured?
Probably.
The game's over?
Yeah, I'd probably get knocked out if I
Maybe
hit
that's what's
once.
going to stop us, but I mean, holy
Yeah.
crap.
Hey, great Great question.
Yes.
A great statement.
That was a nice one.
Got us going. Take some notes. Get it going for
Goodness
next
gracious.
time. Yes. Brennan
Holy
and Garver.
crap.
Two.
Yeah. Shout out to the week there.
I think they both followed us around the same time. So, yeah, shout out those guys
Yeah.
for sticking with
Oh.
us as well.
You're both amazing. There's your shout
love
out to
you
the
guys.
week. If you guys want to make it on the podcast, drop some more questions. Like I said.
Drop something absolutely like a Stephen A level. Drop
Yeah.
something absolutely
Yeah.
astronomically wild.
Yeah. I mean, I was waiting for Jeff to get in there. Jeff didn't even put anything.
Yeah.
Step it up, Jeffrey.
Yes, Jeffrey.
Okay, well, there's Jeffrey as well. Not Jeffrey, but
The big tonk.
Yeah,
The big tonk.
Step it up, Tonk. Gosh, goodness gracious. But yeah, if you guys want to make it on the podcast, you want to get your questions possibly brought on here, join the Discord. We have a whole spot where you guys can throw them in there. We'll be putting a bunch of stuff every single week for you guys, so make sure you're in there. But yeah, I think we'll just move on to the next segment after that because we've already been going for a while on all of this stuff. But yeah.
Daddy.
All right, next segment, guys. As you saw, if you saw the last episode, one of our biggest segments, Fresh Franchise. Fresh Franchise. Rebuilding an NFL, NBA, or MLB franchise each episode because, again,
Oh, dang. MLB's tough.
well, we'll still give it a shot. That's going to be your territory.
Let's rebuild the Dodgers. Do nothing.
Yeah.
There we go.
But as we said last episode, I'm sure you guys see this stuff, and you're like, man, I could probably do this better using my child to rebuild this franchise. Like, I mean,
it's
awful.
as simple as using Madden.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So this is one of our segments, if you're new, Fresh Franchise. Today's franchise we'll be rebuilding that we talked about earlier in the episode is the Spurs.
That's a basketball team, in case you're wondering. San Antonio Spurs.
Chose the Spurs this episode because of a lot of the trade talks going on right now. I thought it'd be a good time to do the Spurs. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if many people know this. Spurs have up to 9 first-round picks they can trade. 9 first-round picks they can trade. Holy shit, the amount of things that you can do.
You could even just use 3 of those.
You
Get
don't
a
need to-
solid player.
You don't need to use all 9.
No.
I wouldn't even
I
try to
don't-
use all 9.
Do not use all
Yes.
9. Use 3. Maybe 4 max.
That's what I was going to say.
To
3,
get
maybe
one
4.
player and maybe like role guys, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
You can do it.
Let's pull up the Spurs roster real
Oh,
quick.
first thing about the Spurs, get Jeremy Sokan the fuck out of there.
That's what I was
Screw that guy. He's atrocious. He is going to be the downfall of Victor Wembanyama.
I'm with you. Okay, so we're looking
Not
at
good for
Spurs
the
here.
team.
You got Wembanyama, obviously. You got Chris Paul, Castle, Sohan, who are getting the hell out of here, and he's gone. Vassell, Harrison Barnes, good veteran, looked great.
Great 6th man.
Yes.
Or even just have him out there, small forward, Wemby at the power forward, because I want him at the power forward.
Yeah.
And then they have Podol?
I know.
They have some white guy.
I think you're thinking of Zach Collins.
Zach
yeah.
Collins, run him at the center even.
Yes.
You just need a rebounder. You don't need anything crazy. I think Zach Collins could shoot threes too.
I mean, they got
Fresh
Fred,
franchise.
They have 3 centers on the bench. They have 3 centers on the bench. Sandro Mablashevsky. I don't even know how to say that name. But they got him. They got Zach Collins, and they got Charles Bassey. You've got 3 centers on the
tallest
bench.
guy and say get rebounds for Wemby and this point guard, De'Aaron Fox. Okay,
You've got so many young guys here.
we're saying we're getting De'Aaron Fox this year.
Okay,
we're getting him at the trade deadline.
First move.
this
We're going to
year.
go move by move here, okay? So
Let's
just start. Let's just say season ends. We're starting
Okay,
next season.
Okay.
Even though De'Aaron Fox will probably
First
move
things
again.
first. Cut or trade. You could probably trade Sokan.
You could probably trade him for something. Get something.
In the
out of him.
NBA, trades are ridiculous. They trade so many draft picks for nothing.
Yes, you can get something out of him. So
Even
yeah,
a second rounder.
even a
take
third
it.
rounder.
Yeah, I would
fourth
take
rounder.
it. I don't give a crap.
Or I
Jokic
guess
came from the second
NBA doesn't
round?
have third and fourth round, I guess.
Whatever.
No,
I don't care.
I'm yapping over here.
First thing, trade Sokan, and then you can even use those picks to acquire a guy like De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
Because, we're saying
Yeah,
hypothetically
yeah.
he makes it to the end of the season.
Yeah.
We get De'Aaron Fox. All right, so now our team is
Sohan's
De'Aaron
gone.
Fox.
Let's say we get a second round pick for him. Sohan's gone. Second round pick added to your arsenal. You're able to get De'Aaron Fox. Trade. What are we trading for De'Aaron Fox?
We could even trade one of the young guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we have depth. We have depth at point
Here's
guard.
some of the young guys they have. You got Castle,
Solid.
Vassell.
Solid.
You got Keldon Johnson.
Solid.
Solid.
He could be a small forward, no? Or is he point guard?
Yeah, he's listed as power forward. So yeah, could definitely
Put him at small. That's your starting lineup right there.
exactly.
Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox.
Well,
that
they
guy.
also have. That's not even that. You got
Wemby.
Trey Jones there.
Zach
You
Collins.
got City Sissoko, both two young guys as well. That's a point guard and a small forward. I mean,
Really not
holy
that
crap! No, even if you use one of those pieces, I would say,
Trade Vassell. Keep Castle.
yeah, I'm going between Castle or Vassell. I would say trade one of them
Yeah.
with what? One of them.
Even with just 1 or 2 first-round picks.
I would
Whatever.
say-
I don't care.
I would say you could probably get De'Aaron Fox, one of them a first-round pick, and 1 or 2 seconds.
Easy.
You can get De'Aaron Fox
Easy.
for that. Boom! That trade's done. We just got De'Aaron Fox. So
All
now
right,
we're looking
first
at
thing after we get him, extend him.
extend him. Yeah,
5 years. We also have Wemby.
Yeah, because he's up for a contract extension.
Who?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. Extend him.
Boom.
We'll give him 5 years to start.
Yeah, and
5 years,
Wemby's
he's
still gonna
young.
have what?
He has 2 years on his rookie contract, so that gives you 2 years
Yes.
of not having to pay Wemby that you can pay somebody else if you need.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
I guarantee you give him De'Aaron Fox, you have Chris Paul there, you have that guy at small forward. Even if you add a little better piece at small
Even
forward.
with the trades and the trades we've made, we still have De'Aaron Fox, Wembanyama, Chris Paul, Castle, Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson,
Barnes, yeah, I forgot
Zach
about-
Collins,
he's
Trey
good.
Jones, City Sissoko.
Solid.
We still have so many people, and we're looking at what we've done so far.
We
I would
haven't
say-
traded anything, really.
Yeah. You
We've
got
lost
rid of a player that's done
At
nothing
most,
for you.
At most, 2 first-round picks, at most,
Yeah.
that we're losing
we
in the
still
first
have
round. We could trade
7.
whatever second
Still
round.
have 7 first-round picks and however many seconds. I don't even know how many seconds we
Yeah.
have, but you still have 7 first-round picks. If you traded 2 at most, I think you could get them for the package I was saying.
Yep.
You still have at least 7 first-round picks. You got De'Aaron Fox now to go along with Wemby. Keep Chris Paul. He still moves the ball around pretty good, I would say.
Veteran out there, coach
Yeah.
up the young guys.
Yeah.
Perfect.
like that.
Perfect
Harrison
position for
Barnes,
Chris Paul.
perfect
Chris Paul, we
addition.
could even move to the bench if we
Yeah.
need, if Castle is stepping up. We could have that. Then we have Chris Paul leading the secondary guys coming off the bench. You put a guy down there to rebound so Wemby can be more of a stretch.
I mean, you don't even have to do
Amazing.
much.
No, it's
Like,
really that simple.
They already have a perfect bench.
We've rebuilt 2 franchises with very simple moves. We even
Yeah.
rebuilt the Rams
We just barely
without
did
anything crazy.
anything. And that's a playoff team.
That is a playoff team.
Easy.
The Kings can do it with DeMontis Sabonis
Yeah.
and De'Aaron Fox. You put
Are
De'Aaron
you
Fox
kidding me?
with Wembanyama, the face of the NBA,
Yeah.
the future of the NBA.
You have De'Aaron Fox at guard. What are we putting? Wemby at power forward?
Wemby at power
Okay.
forward. I'm saying Wemby at power forward, and then we have a center, a true center, just to get rebounds.
Starting lineup's probably looking like
Defense and rebounds.
Chris Paul starting point guard.
Yeah, I've tried going through this multiple times. Chris Paul, De'Aaron Fox, because De'Aaron Fox is a bit taller. And then you have that
Yeah,
small
yeah, yeah.
forward, whatever guy. We want Harrison Barnes coming off the bench.
Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, I like
We
that.
want Harrison Barnes coming off the bench for him.
Yeah.
And then we have Castle in at point guard to coming off the bench. Then we have Wemby at the power forward,
Boom.
Zach Collins, or whoever we need at center,
Yeah,
just
Zach
to rebound.
Collins or one of the other two. I mean, they have
Whoever can play
guys,
good
yeah.
defense, it depends on the matchup,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
on whoever you're playing. But we'll just say Zach Collins because that's the name I know.
Yeah.
You have those 5 guys. Then you have Castle coming off the bench, Harrison Barnes coming off the bench.
Yeah, you got Castle
You
coming
have
off. Harrison
all those other
Barnes.
guys.
You got Trey Jones.
Trey Jones,
City
solid.
Sissoko.
Yeah, those guys.
Holy
you don't even need
crap.
to rest your starters for that long because you have 5 solid players. I'd say
Yeah.
5 solid players. It's that simple.
Perfect. I don't even think there's any more moves that need to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And if that doesn't work, once you sign or once you have to sign Wemby to that massive contract,
reevaluate where you're at.
reevaluate.
See what's going. You still have however many first round picks at that point.
Yep.
You still have players you can trade.
Draft a Cade Cunningham type.
That's what I was just going to say.
A
as well.
tall center or a tall point guard.
Draft gets interesting because
The Spurs
Um,
could get Cooper Flagg.
that's what I'm saying.
You have those. You could even you'd have to probably put Cooper Flagg at like shooting guard.
The only reason that they're going to have a chance at getting Cooper Flagg is because they're in the West and,
And they're in the lottery.
Yeah,
They
and how
might have 2 picks in the
even it is.
lottery.
Yeah, because they're currently sitting out of the 15 rankings in the West. They are sitting 12th. Yeah, sitting 12th. The only teams below them in the West is the Trailblazers that are behind them by 4 games, I think. Pelicans are looking pretty awful. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. Pelicans are behind them, and then Jazz are behind them. Oh, man. I mean, Pelicans and Jazz, I'm not going to lie, they both look pretty freaking awful. But just because of how the NBA runs their draft with the lottery, where you're at currently, if you stay around that same spot, you're going to have a pretty solid chance of ending up with that number 1 pick and having a chance of getting Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Insanity. You could, I mean, you do everything we just said and still get Cooper Flag. You could even still do
you really
that
could.
and keep him on a rookie contract for 2 years, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh.
It's that simple.
Yeah. Even if
Simple, keep it. There's an old saying. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
The more you keep something simple, easier it is.
Even
There's
with
no need to complicate things.
Yeah. I mean, even without getting Cooper Flag, even if they don't get that number 1 pick, you're fine. You're fine. We just put together a beautiful, beautiful team.
Beautiful team that can go on and run for 7 years.
Yes, they're all young. De'Aaron Fox probably still has.
He's 27?
27.
27. He probably has
Of being really good like he is right now, I'd say 4 more years.
4 years.
And
We
then
keep him
still
on.
being decent after that for another however long.
He could be a role player to some guy that we
Yes.
draft with our 9 draft picks or 7.
Yes.
7 if
Yes.
you trade those 2
Yes.
to get De'Aaron Fox. But I think
You have
this is
so
really
many
that
young
easy.
pieces to go for the next however long. And then you still got 7 draft picks to get even more young pieces to keep it going. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wake the hell up. I mean, oh my gosh. So,
Guys in the Discord, if you're sticking around in the Discord next week, we might even put out for you guys to see what franchise you want us to see us rebuild.
yeah.
We could do it. We could do it.
Could definitely do that as well. Another reason to get in the Discord, like you said.
Hop on the Discord, man.
Last thing I think we'll end with.
Oh boy.
Duval.
I forgot about that. The new Jaguars head coach.
Oh man.
What a pussy. How are you gonna come into Jacksonville?
Liam Cohn.
Liam Cohn. How are you gonna come into Jacksonville after basically cheating on the Buccaneers to get over here?
Yeah.
Just completely cutting off the Buccaneers, effing them.
Yeah.
F you for that.
Yeah.
That's like trying to get
If
some
you
girl that
want
has
it-
a boyfriend, stealing her, or she cheats on her boyfriend, breaks up with him to be with you.
Yeah.
You don't want that type of person because you know he's just chasing the money. He doesn't really care about the
Yeah.
franchise. And then he, as a head coach, I want a Dan Campbell type.
Yeah.
I don't want this
Yeah.
calm pussy shit. I want a guy that's ready to bite some damn cats. And this guy's Duval.
Hello to the community,
Yeah,
all
all
the
right,
players,
You lighting
and
up the butt?
Yeah. I mean, listen, that's the vibe I'm getting.
I don't want to hate on him too soon, but
I'll do it until he
know
proves that he
if
doesn't-
there's any chance that
Yeah.
he's going to turn that franchise
No.
around. Like, you know,
Might take a while.
you got a head coaching position, so keep your head
Good
up.
for you.
Keep your head up. Keep
Mike
going.
McCarthy had a head coach position for the Cowboys, and look what he did.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. I mean,
Cowboys fans, I know you agree.
just that.
I know you agree. I'm not shitting on the Cowboys. I'm shitting on Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. That being the first thing that your
Dude.
fan base sees. I mean, it's not even just us. Every single ESPN show, all this stuff, literally just
Blasting
laughing
him.
at him.
Yeah.
I mean, just laughing at him, blasting him. Look at that. I mean,
I'm not even a Jacksonville fan.
yeah.
I don't even know how you're supposed to say it right.
I don't either.
I gave heart into it. I gave it some heart.
Like, oh my gosh. You could tell he questioned himself so much, practiced that so many times, and what he landed on was
Duval.
I mean, my gosh. Go out there, say,
Duval, come on!
we're here to turn this shit around. Goodness gracious. I mean, gosh, like we both said, we don't even know how the hell you're supposed to say it. We may have just said it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But you yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Zesty.
I mean, coming out like that, awful
not
first
good.
look.
Not good.
Awful first look.
Yeah.
I mean,
not much else I can really say.
going off of that, we'll end it with prediction on the Jags record this upcoming season.
Whatever their line is posted at, I'm taking the under.
Let's pull. Okay, real quick. Let's pull up their upcoming schedule. and see, because right off the bat, I say 3-14. Not even gonna lie.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean,
They might have an easy record, though, because they did so bad
yeah,
this year.
yeah.
But the 49ers also have the easiest schedule, even though they're a decent team, and the Giants have the hardest.
All right,
They're
here we
the
go.
worst.
Here we go.
All right. Give me some of these. I'll say win or loss versus these teams.
Okay, we start out the season. Or wait, is this?
It might just have home and away games. I don't think it's set yet for the weeks.
Yeah, I'm just making sure this is the right season. What? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's right season. Or okay, they made it so confusing on here.
Now.
All right,
Cut that out.
we're gonna start with home games, home opponents.
Okay.
Colts.
Loss.
You know why? It could be pretty because the Colts have AR-15, and what do the Jaguars have?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Hottest take you're gonna hear all day. I might even take Anthony Richardson over Trevor Lawrence. I know Anthony Richardson
At this
has
point,
been pretty bad,
Yeah.
but his running ability and making plays happen, I'm taking it.
I'd
Okay,
rather have neither.
Okay.
I'd rather have Drew Lock than both of those because
We're-
Drew Lock doesn't get injured and he's consistent.
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep it going. So Texans,
Loss.
Titans.
If they draft a good QB, they still lose.
It could be an interesting game. Chiefs,
loss.
Chargers,
Loss.
Rams,
Loss.
Seahawks,
Loss.
Jets.
Win.
Yeah, I think that'd be the Jets. Panthers. Panthers could be an interesting. Yes, I'm calling a loss there. So what are we at right now? We're at 2 and.
Wait, what was their other win? Oh, Titans.
Are we calling Titans a win or a loss? That one's 50-50.
I'm saying they're losing because they got it.
Okay,
They'll
it's
have a quarterback
50-50, so we're
in there.
giving them a loss. So what? That's one.
Titans also had like the number 2 defense.
Yeah,
Don't sleep on that.
I don't think many people realize that.
No, it was
I didn't realize
Eagles, Titans. Titans up next.
Okay, so right now we're 1 and 8.
1 and 8.
Mid-season report.
Mid-season report. 1 and 8 at home too.
All right.
1 and 8 at home. Now we have to go into other people's houses.
Yep.
Yeah. What do we got?
Away opponents. We're starting with Colts again.
I say we take this second game.
Yes.
We
I
take
think
one
they'll
of two.
take
We
that one.
split.
Texans.
Loss.
Titans again. I think they'll take that one as well. I think that
They could split. Okay, so
right now
what,
we're
3 and 10.
3 and 10. All right. Cardinals.
Loss.
Say lost there.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Loss. Smoke.
Raiders. Depending on what they put together this
I'm
offseason.
saying loss.
Yeah, I'm still
Raiders-
say loss.
Raiders beat the Ravens. Don't forget that either.
Yeah. And then Niners.
Loss.
Bengals.
Loss.
So that's what did I say? 3 and 14?
3 and 14.
What I just said.
3 and 14 because we have Duval.
Without even looking at their
Duval.
schedule, I just said 3 and 14. We go through it and we're still saying 3 and 14.
Crap.
Maybe you get a win over.
I don't think they get over 5 wins.
No, I don't think they get over 5 wins.
Not with this bummy ass coach, and I'll keep roasting him until he does something good. Trevor Lawrence needs to step it up. He was amazing in college. I loved him in college. Ever since then, he's been bummy.
I mean, maybe you get a win over
Nah,
the Panthers.
possibly.
That's like the only one that I'm like.
But the Panthers were starting to put it together towards the end,
Yeah, they were looking really good.
so you never know.
Yeah. Jags
All right,
fan,
so we're saying 3 and 14.
Yeah,
I don't
get
think we have
excited.
any in our Discord, but
get excited for a 3 and 14 season.
yeah.
It's going to be fun.
At least you guys can hear your coach say, Duval.
I mean, wow. Well, pretty good episode there. Pretty good episode. Had some nice takes.
Yeah.
Had some nice.
Actually had some fire in me. Had some
Yeah.
fire. Get some of these takes
out of my chest.
Yeah. Pretty damn good episode. We hope you guys freaking enjoyed it. I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. Again, we're going to be doing it every week, guys. So join the Discord. We'll be sending a lot of stuff out for there, as well as if you made it till the end. First of all, if you made it till the end, we freaking love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank
guys are amazing. We love you. Other thing I'll say is we have something that we're working on coming out soon, a possible Patreon. Could be coming out soon. We're working on a lot of stuff in the background.
Very good rewards for that. We're
Yes,
trying to make
yes.
it.
It's
trying to make
taking
it
a-
juicy.
Yeah. So we're trying to piece it together. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to go with the breaks. Or if you're watching us and you don't know we do breaks, go to TikTok and you'll figure that out and you'll find out what it is.
This
Okay.
is Not Your Father's Sports Talk, brought to you by Classy
Classic
Breaks.
Yep. There we go. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it off today, guys. Fantastic episode. Again, hope you guys freaking enjoyed it, and we'll be back at it.
Have a great
Next
day,
week.
guys.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah, whenever you're watching this, I
Yeah.
hope your day's going freaking amazing. But
Yeah.
hey, that's going to do it. We love you guys.
Peace.